Yeah, that's why I marvel at LeBron. I mean, that is a real high level, Jamal. And that to me is the greatest. And he's probably played what 3 seasons of playoff basketball. If you factor that in, the number of games on that body, how much longer do you think LeBron can play? And maybe not pay, and play at a great level, not a role player.
Yeah, you know what? I think he has another 2 to 3 seasons. He averaged 30 this year. He averaged just about 30 points this year. And so I'm not sure his mind will want to stay in it. That's the more impressive part to me, is to be at that level for that long mentally.
Yeah.
Because there's no days off. It's like going to the boxing match. When you're Mayweather or Ali, you have to be so sharp. One wrong move, something can go. You have to be engaged. Young guys are coming at you every single night. Oh, yeah, and you're competing against yourself because they're going to say, oh, he wasn't LeBron of 2016 or whatever they might say. You know what I mean? So to be that mentally engaged every single time, that to me is even more impressive.
What's LeBron, 4 years younger than you?
Is he 30? Yeah, he's about 4 or 5 years younger. 38, right? 38, 39.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew him when he was in high school, Dan.
What did you think when you saw him in high school?
He was so mature and so polished. So when I was playing with Jordan, we were closest in age because he came up in high school and was playing with us as well. So that's when we first met. And I met Mav and Rich and all those guys way back then. But he was so mature and so curious, and he was so polished. And I'm be honest with you, I knew he would be a really good pro. I had zero idea he would be this good because they were saying chosen one back then. So the fact that he surpassed expectations 10 years ago. So he's still adding to his legacy. It's unbelievable.
I wonder the competitor in Jordan, that Jordan wanted him with the Nike brand back then. I'm guessing when he was in high school.
I'm sure he did. Jordan always is trying to bring the best to his side. So I'm sure he did. The competitor in him, I'm sure he was a little upset he missed out at some point.
Yeah. I remember seeing, but Paulie, was that LeBron's phone and the first image you see on your phone? It was LeBron versus Jordan.
Yeah, he had a screensaver.
So he created a screensaver. It's him against Michael, and he showed it to me at the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year. Like this is what it would have looked like if I was going to get. But I think Michael even said I couldn't stop LeBron if he wanted to go to his right and get to the hoop. I wouldn't be able to stop him. And that's coming from Mike, who never gave an inch to anybody.
Yeah, that's saying a lot. And he's known LeBron since LeBron was in high school. Dan, let me ask you, what was the first thing you thought of him when you saw LeBron?
Well, I saw him in a football game in high school.
Oh, okay.
And I went, that guy's, he's bigger than Randy Moss.
Yes.
But he's as athletic as Randy Moss. And then when I saw him play, because I saw him play in a playoff game in high school, and everybody on the team was about 6 feet, and then LeBron was 6'8". And he was the one who did all the passing. It just stood out. It was one of those where I just never forget how giving he was. And these are the little guys. He could average as whatever he wanted, but it was so important for him to pass the ball. And that thought never left me with LeBron.
I played against him one time. I was at the Garden, and he was in Cleveland. And this is a true story, Dan. I can dribble pretty good, right? I get ripped at half court, and I said that had to be a guard. I turned around, and LeBron was dang near taking off the right side of the free throw. I said, "There's no way that guy that big ripped me like that." He took off like a rocket. I'll never forget that. I thought it was a guard. I thought it was Eric Snow or somebody, and he took off like a rocket. He was gone. Unbelievable.